4 years ago, I purchased 100 sap buckets from a friend of mine, another dealer. And in those 4 years, we have used 70 sap buckets. We've sold a bunch on our website. We've given classes and done decoupage and practice putting paint and different metallics on galvanized metal. And we've also done decoupage. And let's see, what do we have here? We've done IOD transfers. And in today's video, we are going to do 5 different styles of embellishing these buckets. These are actually sap buckets, but they're galvanized buckets, and you could use any galvanized bucket, any metal bucket you have for any of these styles. So let's get started.
Our first bucket in the second series is a botanical bucket, and I'm starting with a wash. And what I am going to do is I'm taking a rag and I'm going to rag off that wash and give the bucket a little bit of texture. So what I have in the wash is ochre, and it is an antiquing gel, and it is from Pentart. And that's all I do. It's probably maybe a 5-to-1 wash. And I paint it on and then I rag it off. And I do this twice for the whole bucket to just give it a little bit of depth. This technique would work with any color, any kind of paint, but what I am going for is an aged paper look for the botanical transfer that I'm going to put on this. So that yellowed paper. I am using the Sarah Fenton's Botanical transfer, and it is a whole book of 8 pages of just original designs, and they're all like just little botanical florals. And I am going to cover this whole bucket with these florals. Center it where you want it and just burnish it on. I didn't really have any design in mind. I just put them where they looked really, really good. And I actually tried to get the ones of this transfer that had the red color because I really wanted the contrast of the red with the background of the kind of faded yellow of the bucket. And here it is, all finished. It just had to have a top coat. For my Shabby Chic bucket, I am using this pink stencil decoupage paper, and it is decoupage queen paper designed by Ellen J. Goods. It has some script on it. It has some kind of worn paper and lots of really pretty pink. So I actually cut it, and I am doing it in sections. I'm going to do the bottom section, and then I go and I'm going to do the top section. And there's a pretty big lip on these buckets. These buckets are actually the largest sap buckets we've ever gotten. And there's a pretty big lip there up at the top. So it's be almost impossible to do that in one piece. So, and I'm using Wise Owl varnish. And again, that paper is pink stencil. And I just am going right around the whole bucket and decoupaging the whole thing down. And I tore this paper with a ruler so that I would have those edges that are not really hard edges, but a little bit softer edges. Makes it a little easier to lay down the edges. You can see the little bit of texture there. And I went ahead and overlapped it all along, just a little bit. And here I am finishing the top. So when I ripped those pages to do the bottom, I had this piece which was exactly the size that I needed for the top, which was serendipity to say the least. And it made this perfect top. And because the edges were kind of like had that little bit of texture and actually kind of like little threads, I was able to really push those into that lip there and got a really good seal. And anywhere it doesn't go down right away, I can just pull it up and get rid of the wrinkles and make sure I put enough of the product down. And here it is, all finished. The third bucket I'm working on today is this soft turquoise bucket. And I am using the Menagerie transfer from IOD on this bucket. It was primed like all of the buckets are primed, and then they're painted. If I'm going to decoupage on them, I'm going to paint them white because most of the decoupage papers come out much clearer when they have a white background. For this one, I am using seeded eucalyptus, which is just a super soft turquoisey seafoam color, which is perfect for this cottagecore look. And then I'm using mostly the birds, some of the flowers, and I am just burnishing them down into this bucket, which I'm calling a cottagecore style. Because the paint is 1 hour enamel, which has a built-in top coat already, I did not have to seal the paint. It already had a top coat in, so the transfer pieces just burnish on super easy. I do have to put a top coat over them though, because all transfers need a top coat. But you can see I just use flowers, a little bit of the birds. There's a whole lot of stuff in this menagerie transfer from IOD. And you will see it's very, very eclectic. The birds, the flowers are just, it's very, very colorful, giving me the opportunity to call it cottagecore. These crackly, craggly old trees. There's a couple of them in there with flowers on them. It's a real fun transfer. And it's a full size transfer, which means you can use it on bigger pieces, on dressers, on furniture. There's a lot in that transfer. And as usual, there will be a link for that transfer because it is one that is definitely worth getting. There is a little seam there on the bucket, so you could see that I did not press that down flat, but I go ahead and kind of push the transfer into the seam and then do the other part. But it makes it so that you don't have a big crack in the transfer there. And then once I had probably 3 or 4 different groups of birds all set, a bunch of flowers, I knew it was time for this bucket to be finished. And here it is, all done. The fourth bucket in this decorating style is going to be another decoupage bucket. And this one is decoupage using spring paper scrap, which is a decoupage paper that came out in the spring with a bunch of house ones. Really cool decoupage queen, and it is an L&J Goods design. And what I am doing here is I am measuring so that I know where to tear this paper. And the style of this bucket ends up as a boho chic. And at the end, I'm going to even add some design elements to make it even a little more boho. But I just went ahead and kind of tore them in random places, and you never would know because they're all scraps anyway. The way it's put, they're just rectangle pieces of different. Actually, it looks like different vintage wallpapers, but it's really a very cool design. And this bucket had been painted white. Again, when I do decoupage, we always have a white base just to make sure that we don't lose any of the detail of the paper, and just the top edge was painted in the seeded eucalyptus. So here I am beginning the put the paper on using Wise Owl varnish to decoupage it, and one piece at a time. It's already patchwork, so it doesn't really matter. And you'll find these buckets, they're not straight. So you kind of have to move the paper around to eliminate some of the wrinkles. They kind of start off a little wider at the top and then they get narrower at the bottom. So little by little, I have to kind of move that paper around to make sure that I cover the top and the bottom. And isn't this a cool paper? It really didn't matter where I put the next piece. It was perfect for the design. But that greenish blue is so Cottagecore blue green. It's just great. And just the design makes this definitely a boho chic bucket. I'm using the A3 size paper, which is 11 point something by 16, and I believe I used 2 for this bucket. I may have used 3, but I think it was just 2. And to really make this bucket boho, I am adding a little pom-pom trim. I can envision this bucket in a teenage girl or a young girl's bedroom as their little paper pail. And I just think the pom-poms just make it absolutely adorable. And I also needed something right there at the top because in a couple places I didn't get that paper quite far enough. And then it was all finished. My boho chic bucket. The fifth bucket in our 5 styled buckets is our French Country Blue bucket. And we have a whole video devoted just to this particular bucket. And it is a rice paper, and it is all blue and white. We cut out all the pieces and decoupaged it down the same way with the Wise Owl paint, and then gave it a couple coats of Wise Owl on top. And we also gave it a coat of a really beautiful diamond coat with lots of shine, and it just made it absolutely gorgeous. But I will refer to that video in the description. So if you want to watch the whole video of that one, you can. And there it is, all done.